Good morning, my dear student. In my previous online classes, I have started actually organic chemistry, and the name of chapter is your some basic principles and techniques. Due to the poor connectivity of internet and requested by some of the students, so that the audio and video is not very much clear, therefore I am sending you this video lecture. I have already explained what is organic chemistry and how we define the term organic chemistry. Actually, organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry which deals with hydrocarbon and its derivative. Now, in all the organic compound, carbon show tetravalency. Now, what is the meaning of tetravalency? Tetravalency means four valency. That is, in all the organic compound, carbon have four valency. For example, if we write methane as it is your methane, now you can observe the valency of this carbon is 4 because it is attached with 4 different hydrogen. Now this tetravalency of carbon, as you know, that in all the organic compound, the carbon will show tetravalency. So this valency is your covalency. This valency is your covalency. Covalency means the organic compound is a covalent compound. The organic compound is a covalent compound. And from the previous study of class 9 and 10, you know what is the meaning of your ionic compound and what is the meaning of your covalent compound. In covalent compound, the bond form is your covalent bond. तो भाई जब covalent compound है तो naturally जो bond होगा that will be the covalent bond. And the covalent bond present in your organic compound, it is of two types. This covalent bond present in organic compound, it is of two types. One is called your sigma bond, while another is called your pi bond. Sigma bond means this is your sigma bond, and pi bond means this is your symbol for pi bond. Now, what is sigma bond and what is pi bond? We will discuss detail in chemical bonding. जब आप chemical bonding करोगे तो उसमें आपको डिटेल आइडिया लेना है कि what is sigma bond and what is pi bond. Now, for your information, sigma bond it is more stronger than pi bond. It is your more stronger than pi bond. It means we can say pi bond is always weaker than a sigma bond. Sigma bond will be stronger while pi bond will be weaker. Now the question is how we can identify that which bond is sigma and which bond is pi. That is also a very important question. The tetravalency of carbon, in an organic compound may be satisfied by a single bond, comma, double bond, or it may be by a ट्रिपल बॉन्ड। यानी जो आपकी टेट्रावेलेंसी है कार्बन की किसी भी ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड में, इट मे बी सेटिस्फाइड बाय ए सिंगल बॉन्ड, it may be satisfied by a double bond, or it may be satisfied by a triple bond. For example, if we consider example like methane. Now in this methane, if you observe the tetravalency of carbon, it is satisfied by only single bond. 1 dash represents single bond, 2 dash represent double bond, and 3 dash it will represent a triple bond. Similarly, if we consider ethylene, which is also known as your ethene. So what happens in this case? The tetravalency is satisfied by single bond as well as with the double bond. There is single bond between carbon and hydrogen. However, there is double bond between carbon and carbon. Similarly, in case of your ethine, which is also known as your acetylene, if you observe the tetravalency, देखिए यहाँ आप कह सकते हैं कि the valency of carbon is 4 because one valency is satisfied by single bond, that is with hydrogen, and triple bond between 2 carbon. So altogether we have 3, 1, 4 valency. Similarly for this carbon also 3, 1, 4 valency. So this is single bond and this is triple bond. Now whether the bond is single or the bond is double or triple, it may be further classified as your sigma and pi. Now the main point is all single bonds are your sigma bond. जितने भी सिंगल बॉन्ड आपको मिले ना, चाहे वो जिसके बीच हो, that will be your sigma bond. Second point, in a double bond means where there will be a double bond. In a double bond, one bond is sigma while the another bond is pi. One bond is sigma while the another bond is pi. And the third point is your in a triple bond. In a triple bond, one bond is sigma while the rest 2 is pi. It means between 2 atoms there will not be more than one sigma. किसी भी 2 एटम के बीच कभी भी आप ये नहीं कह सकते हो कि एक से ज्यादा सिग्मा बॉन्ड होगा. 1 sigma and rest will be your pi. If there is double, 1 sigma, 1 pi. If there is triple, 1 sigma, 2 pi. For example, if we consider in methane, now between this carbon and hydrogen there is single bond. So the bond character is of sigma type. Similarly, between this carbon and hydrogen, there is single bond. So the bond character is of sigma type. In the same way, this carbon hydrogen bond is your sigma, and this carbon hydrogen bond is your sigma. Now, how many sigma bond? Suppose if someone asks, the question is how many sigma bonds are present in CH4, that is your methane? Then the answer is simply 4 sigma bonds. 4 sigma bonds. And let us observe it. All the 4 sigma bonds are in between carbon and hydrogen, because there is no other atom. यहां तो कोई तीसरा एटम है नहीं, केवल कार्बन है और हाइड्रोजन है. So all 4 sigma bonds, they are formed between your carbon and hydrogen. Now let us suppose if somebody asks you, how many, question is calculate the number of sigma and pi bonds in C2H4 and in C2H2. As you know, this C2H4 is your ethene and this C2H2 is known as your ethyne. तो सबसे पहला काम होगा आपको इनका स्ट्रक्चर लिखना. Now ethene, as we have already written earlier, this is your ethene. Now let us see, this is your single bond, so it will be of sigma type. This carbon hydrogen is single bond, this will be sigma type. Again this will be sigma type, and this carbon hydrogen, it is sigma type. Now this bond is a double bond. ये bond आपका double है, so one is sigma, another is pi. So all together it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all together it is your 5 sigma bonds and your only 1 pi bond. Now the question is कि क्या ये पांचों sigma bond same है? Are all the 5 sigma bonds are same? The answer is no, because some of the sigma bond are between carbon and hydrogen and some may be between carbon and carbon. Let us count further. So it is carbon hydrogen 1, carbon hydrogen 2, carbon hydrogen 3 and carbon hydrogen 4. So we can write 4 is your carbon hydrogen sigma bonds, while 1 is your, because there is double bond, 1 is sigma, 1 is pi. So 1 is your carbon sigma 1. So all together 4 1, that is your 5 sigma bonds. Now the pi bond is present between carbon and carbon. Similarly for ethyne, that is acetylene. See, this is your triple bond. Now somebody may ask you, भाई आपने यहाँ ट्रिपल बॉन्ड क्यों डाल दिया? तो सीधी सी बात है, कार्बन की टेट्रावैलेंसी है 1 2 3 1 4. To maintain the tetravalency, there is triple bond. Now this carbon hydrogen is single bond, which is sigma. This carbon hydrogen is single bond, which is sigma. Now in this triple bond, 1 is sigma and your rest 2 is pi. So all together 1, 2 and 3. So it is your 3 sigma bond, while your how many pi? So 2 pi bond. In this 3 sigma, your 2 is between carbon and hydrogen and 1 is between carbon and carbon. However, the 2 pi bond, they are in between carbon and carbon. So I hope you must have the idea that how we can calculate the number of sigma and pi bond in an organic compound. Now just write one homework. Your homework is it is solved क्वेश्चन नंबर 12.1. तो ये 12.1 जो सॉल्व क्वेश्चन है, इसको आप बनाओगे. नेक्स्ट जो हमारा ऑनलाइन क्लास होगा उसमें वी विल डिस्कस द क्वेश्चन नंबर 12.1. Thank you.